Hey, welcome to another episode of The Goalpost, and I'm joined by my compadre, Mongameli Tandani.
Yo,
What's
what's
happening?
up, X? How you doing, bro?
And I'm easy, bro. And yourself?
No, I'm good,
Yeah.
man. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man.
Yeah. You're going to be happy momentarily because you know this club, right? It's a roller
Yeah.
coaster ride, dog. You know, right now we on a rise. Soon we'll be on a down hill trajectory. But did you vote, dog? If you don't
I
mind me
haven't. No,
asking.
no, no. I didn't vote. I didn't vote.
Why, Zweli, dog?
I didn't have time to register and all that stuff, man. We have for
H.
football. We have for
Yeah, no.
football.
Okay, yeah, I paid, dog. I mean, I was just checking, Jay. That it's just a topic, Jay, on its own on the side. But yeah, my G, let's talk about the Alsacico. I'm not sure
Yeah.
I did inform you what the Alsacico is for. It was between it's a game between Tottenham and Man United because both managers are under pressure.
Yeah.
And of course, our manager prevailed. Like, what's your take on the game, dog?
I was very shocked at the formation when I saw it because I didn't think having two wing backs was gonna work. But I was
Yeah,
shocked that it did work. Like Aaron Wan-Bissaka offensively surprised me. He was
yeah.
doing so well, carrying the ball forward, and as always, he was defending so well. I'm not going to talk about our forwards because we all know Cristiano banged that goal. We all
Yo,
know, dude, that was
that was a
classic.
banger, bro.
That was
Yeah,
classic CR7. Obviously his assist for Cavani's goal. Also, Cavani could have had a hat trick actually. Um, and obviously Rashi coming on and proving that he's still that player. So the game was amazing, man, and I'm very proud of the way that players stepped up.
no, indeed, dog. Like I feel you on that. And initially I've been, of course, reading several tweets and comments. Basically, Mike Phelan and Carrick wanted us to switch to a back five, or was it a back three? It's a back three, nah. Yeah,
The one that we played with Tottenham.
yeah. That's
Yeah, it's a
what
back
he
three
and then
with
of
two wing
and,
backs.
and then of course our manager overruled them because their reason was is because we don't have a holding mid, we don't have a defensive midfielder. It's best that we switch it to a back three, and
Yeah,
yeah, and that formation as well worked against PSG. Remember when we went to Paris and we were
and
miraculously
Rashid.
yeah, we qualified for the next round. So that was the
Yeah,
exact same formation we used. So I mean, on my end, it's I always question the coaching side of thing, the cohesion between Ole and his backroom staff, because I feel like Sir Alex Ferguson mastered that. He knew when to switch his backroom staff, when to keep it, depending on what's currently happening in football. And so
yeah,
for me, I was, I wouldn't say I was surprised that we got a W against Tottenham to be honest, because of how terrible they've been this season. They're also like us on up and down. They're not consistent in how they play, and I mean it is what it is. We won, but hey man, like I'm not gonna be out here celebrating. And then we have, is it X? Yeah,
that's
proud proud Ole outside here like me. I'm not sure about you, Zweli dog, but yeah. The victory better not cloud people's judgment on how poorly we were coached. We didn't
true.
play good, just average. But Spurs were so bad they made us look good, and that's true. I echo your
Very true.
sentiments, bro. Like that's how I feel about United right now, bro.
Yeah,
Is that um, it's we at a stage where even if we win, we can't get carried away and say we're back because we're really not back, man. And I
yeah,
mean, we didn't play well. I don't think we played to the best of our ability.
yeah.
And having Fred and McTominay in a back
In the pivot.
three for me, hey, it's crazy, dog. We're using two DMs, dog. I don't know how you feel about that, bro.
I'm not a fan of it because both like Scott and McTominay lack, for me, the class like standard of breaking down play, the passing going forward. So I'm not a big fan of it, bro. But what I was saying was earlier that when I was surprised by the formation, I wasn't surprised at the win. Just like you, I knew we were gonna win because
Yeah.
Tottenham are bad, bro. But I was very surprised with the formation and the personnel that he had picked. And
Yeah,
luckily for us, it worked, man. It worked.
I
But
know, dude.
as
Yeah,
Ath said, bro, it's not because we played amazing. Tottenham were just that bad,
yeah, and that's true, dog. And another thing is as well, it's individual brilliance that got us over the line. I mean,
as
Ronaldo's
always.
goal, that goal, bro, was yeah, like that's one thing I can give to CR when it comes to finishing.
It's
That
clinical.
that guy is world class at in that attribute, Like he
He's very
just
clinical. Yeah,
yo, because that ball from Bruno, like even the way he took it, Brian, the angle and how tight that
yeah.
angle was, bro. I was like, okay,
I
you
follow
know,
I follow quite a lot of pages, right, on
yeah,
Instagram that speak about like striking or football in general, and they were just speaking about how amazing that goal was. Like Cristiano knew when to time the run. He wasn't offside. He knew Bruno had time on the ball. He knew where Bruno was going to put it. As you say, bro, everything about it was just he showed individual brilliance. Just that he is Cristiano Ronaldo, bro.
and we should not even, really, we shouldn't even look down on him and even have any
Exactly.
doubts. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. His movement, positioning, and finished. I know it's unmatched, dog. And he's been
Yeah.
doing this for a long time now, bruh.
I
He's
have to add,
been.
I have to comment on, for me personally, I have to comment on his movement and positioning for me. I understand
Yeah,
he has to adapt his game right now. But for me, sometimes I think, okay, as a football player, I feel like defending starts up front, you know. And sometimes I think because of his age, because of his experience, Cristiano lacks that ability to position himself as mobile as he used to, you know. So balls get past our first three players, whether it's striker, um, winger, and other winger. It gets through too easily, and then our midfielders have to do too much. And like I said earlier, Fred and Scott just don't have the I don't know what to say, man.
they,
The quality.
I see, and as well, they don't complement each other. That's another thing,
Yeah,
bro. It's like for me, like all players need to complement each other in a way. It's like the center back pairing. One needs to have great recovery pace. The other doesn't necessarily have to have that. When you look at Vidic and Ferdinand,
yeah,
Ferdinand was the one who was very good uh, at the recovery side of things, whereas Vidic
yeah.
was very good at the
It's a
marshalling
destroyer.
side of things. Yeah, and
Yeah,
destroyer, and even in the air, Vidic,
yeah,
whether we are attacking corners or we are defending them, he really does put in a shift, bro. But of
yeah,
course, let's move on to the next question, dog, or topic at hand. That
yeah.
result, of course, led to Nuno getting the sack after 4 months, dog. 4 months at the
I'm not
job.
a fan. I think it's
Yo,
so unfair, man. Like
yeah,
I was watching the game and I was listening to the commentators, right? And the commentators kept saying things like Nuno hasn't put his stamp on this team yet. Nuno hasn't showcased his ability as a coach within this team. And the only thing I kept thinking about was personnel, bro. Like this guy didn't have the players. Like obviously, Wolves are seen as a lesser club to Tottenham, but the players, the personnel fit Nuno's system better than the current Tottenham players, in my opinion. Like this guy was playing with Skip, he's playing with Vertonghen and other, like those aren't the players that he had at Wolves. He had Connor Cody. He had what's his name?
Richard.
Jimenez.
Yeah,
He had Neves. He had players, bro. He had players. So for me, I think it was a bit too harsh. I would have given him until after January. Let's see who he brings in, and then if, for example, another 2 months it's still not working, then sack him. What do you think?
yeah, yeah. Like for me, I just, of course, Tottenham are very ambitious. They're like a sardine trying to swallow a whale. That's how ambitious Tottenham are, bro. Like,
Yeah,
and it's good, bro. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like each and every one of us needs to be that way. We need to
yeah,
be
yeah.
that ambitious. Because when you look at them, they're nowhere near the levels of Man United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool financially, and
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, they don't have that pool that we have because of the history and because of the amount of trophies we've won. I mean, Spurs haven't won jack shit in a long time. I
In a
haven't seen
while,
Spurs.
bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I don't recall ever seeing them lift anything of significance, because I mean, I
They
won't say
lifted
a
the Audi
carrot.
Cup. They
You see
lifted
what
the
I'm
Audi
saying?
Cup.
Yeah, yeah, it's something that's not of significance. But yeah,
Yeah,
man, like it's crazy on how Nuno. I mean, he won Manager of the Month in the first month, but I feel like teams like Tottenham, they owners or even the management as a whole, they are ambitious, and
yeah,
they demand nothing but the best. And right now, I hear that they are after Conte because Conte is currently in London. Initially, that's who they wanted, but of course, Conte has crazy demands. But Conte was
yeah,
like, guys, my standards are here, and you guys are gonna offer me a contract that is here. So
yeah,
nah, and I respect Conte for that because he knows Guti, his CV backs everything he says.
yeah,
Like he's someone who's won in Italy, he's won in England as well. The
yeah.
only trophy that he doesn't have is the Carabao Cup, but he does have the FA Cup as well as the Premier League title under his belt. So even that, bro, how do you feel like them getting taught sorry, them on the verge of getting content? Do you think that they are gonna improve or do you think that they're gonna still stay within
If if
the middle?
if
Yeah.
like you say, if the management, the people on top, back
Mm-hmm.
what Conte wants,
Mm-hmm.
and give him the personnel, the money, the funding, the time, he can turn a team around, bro. He really can
Yeah.
turn a team around because I feel like Conte is one of those because he's Italian, he's very
Yeah.
tactical, he's very tactic based.
Yeah.
He doesn't only rely on individual brilliance. He makes sure that the way my formation is set is going to work against this team, the way this man on man marking is going to work, zonal marking. So I think if the hierarchy of Tottenham back him properly, it could work. I mean, we wanted him, but
Yeah.
as you know, man, like our
I would
hierarchy and
see.
our coaches sometimes they clash, and
Yo,
same thing.
I just feel our ambition is not the same as Tottenham's ambition. I
True,
just
true.
feel that, especially I'll actually even ask you this before I even blab, like talk more.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the what again? The class of '92 comments whenever Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is criticized, because I feel like the reason why our club is in this mess is because a lot of our legends they accept mediocrity, and so of
Yeah,
course,
they're very biased. They're very
you see what I'm
biased.
saying? And they're not
Yeah,
objective in how
yeah.
and when they criticize Ole. Do you think maybe that's the reason why maybe United are moving the way that they're moving right now?
No, I share the sentiments, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's gotten to a point where I've stopped listening to legends from United because everything that they're saying, you can see it's been somehow coerced. Like, yo,
Hmm.
don't say bad things about Ole because ABC. Don't say bad things about this player because ABCDEFG. So I share your sentiments, man. I feel like there it is. Ats once
Yeah.
again with the gem, man. Like
Yeah.
his friend, man. Scholes and Keane are the real. Scholes has been saying some real stuff.
Yeah.
I respect him. I respect it. So has Keane. But as I say, bro, the class of '92 are just very biased, man, and it gets annoying because we need leaders, and they are leaders. We need them to somehow have an influence on what is currently happening at our club, and our club is going through the most, man. You know,
Yeah.
like
No,
to a point
that's
where quality players are gonna leave. Sancho's gonna leave. Van de Beek, who I think is amazing, is just not being utilized, so he's gonna leave. Pogba might leave. These things it's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking.
it is, bro. Because I was even having this conversation with one of my friends. I was like, guys, if things don't change, we're gonna lose Pogba on a free to Real
Yeah,
Madrid. And I mean, Real Madrid right now are on top of La Liga right now. I don't think they would compete for Champions League, but at least the Liga, they only competitors as Atletico. Whereas prior it used to be Atletico as well as Barca. But we all
Barca.
know Barca are in tatters. They're in a worse situation than Man United
Kuman
right now.
also Kuman also got sacked.
But rightfully so, dog. And you see what's crazy is that Koeman is one of he's got I think he's the highest goal, like he's got the most
Goal scoring
goals.
defender.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the highest goal scoring defender of all time, Brad. He's got over
yeah,
200 goals, bro. And he's even got a record in La Liga for the
yeah.
most penalty conversions.
As a
What
defender.
a, it's penalty conversions. how can I say this, bro? English is running away from me right now, dog. It's the most penalty. It's its most consecutive penalty conversions, and that's
Okay.
30. And that's 30, bro. Imagine for 30 straight
Oh,
penalties, this guy didn't miss, which is incredible. He's
that
even
is
a bigger
wild,
legend.
bro.
Exactly, he's even a bigger legend for Barca than Ole is for Man United, dog.
True,
And Barca
true.
still managed to pull the plug. But we know that Barca's situation is bigger than their manager. They as a club are just falling apart. You know,
Yeah,
they just not running. The club is just not well run, and money as well. Money is an issue. That's the reason why Griezmann had to, you know, be transferred to Atletico
yeah.
Madrid
Back to Atletico. Yeah,
because he was on crazy money, dog. And yeah, man, like let's return back to, of course, our club, bro, Man United. And
yeah,
it really sucks, bro, when you hear guys like Rio, dog. Rio is someone who I respected like a
yeah,
lot. Legend, was amazing in his prime, one of the best center backs in the world
yeah.
in his prime, and he's out here defending Ole, saying, guys, we need to be patient. No, dog. With the squad that we have, dog, we've got Ferraris, bro.
Dude,
We
on
don't have,
paper, our team is just
bruh,
amazing. Like we had
bruh,
with the last conversation, that if it was FIFA, you'd only be
yeah.
using Manchester United, man.
My G, even my younger brother, he even said that, bro, I was using United this other time and I was playing with my friends, and no one could beat me because of how
Yeah,
good of a team we are. And even this thing of changing formations and change and making substitutions, it was never like, for instance, if you remove Rashford and you put in Sancho, like, it's the standard is still up there. It doesn't
doesn't
plummet,
drop. Yeah.
yeah. And so that's part of the reasons why I just have an issue with even
Woo!
Sir Alex Ferguson, dog. I love the guy. He made my childhood amazing, pretty much. I mean, we
Same,
were
same.
dominant, but him coming out saying that we should, give Oli another chance, guys, come on, bruh. Like, the writing is on the wall.
It's because he was given millions of chances, bro, at the beginning, you know.
Yes,
And then
yeah, but
I think it took him 6 seasons to win anything.
yeah,
So
but the
you
but the
know,
thing is that in those days, really, we didn't have the sort of players that we have now.
very true.
Now
All the
we have
management,
world
all
class.
the expectations. Very true. Very true.
Exactly. It's like same
Yeah.
thing with Poch right now. Poch has Messi, Neymar, Mbappe in his team, Di Maria on the bench. Come on, dog. Of course,
Yeah.
expectations are gonna be high for you to win anything of significance because of the sort of personnel that you have, that you're working with at the same time. So yeah, my
True.
man, like, I just feel like it's gonna suck because Tottenham are just 2 points behind us. I always tell people, bro, that it's not like they're in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
Tottenham
Yeah.
are we fifth right now,
Yeah.
with 3 points behind West Ham, which is another team, bro, that is balling out of
Well, and
control.
and and they performing well under the radar. No one's noticing, but like they balling, bro. They balling so
Yeah,
hard. I wanted to
they
say
are,
about, sorry, when you speak about PSG, Mbappe also wants to leave and go to Madrid. So Pogba's looking that way, bro. Pogba's looking that
dude.
way.
Dude, he's gonna link up with Benzema, Uncle Benz. He's gonna have Mbappe. He's gonna have like
Kamavinga. Woo!
Kamavinga. They all can speak French. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
they're gonna
Mbappe,
ball.
Benzema. Exactly, bro. It's
Yeah,
it's it's like, guys, I'm home now. Like,
yeah.
it's gonna be so crazy, bro. And of course, Madrid. I do see Madrid coming back next season. You see, if they make those two signings in Pogba and Mbappe, they're gonna be a
Yeah,
problem in Europe because they've also got
yeah.
a world class manager in Ancelotti. Ancelotti
He
is
knows how
someone
to
who
manage.
I
He
knows
knows
how to
how to manage.
manage, bro.
Yeah,
He really
yeah.
does, dog. And I mean, even at the highest level, bro. Ancelotti has 2 Champions Leagues. He's also
Yeah.
won everything in Italy. He's won everything
Dude,
in Spain. He's won everything in England. He's won everything in Germany. Like, my G. Yo,
respect,
yo, 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 yo,
respect.
yo, yo. Yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, it's crazy, my man. Like, it really is. I just hope that eventually, ideally, in my ideal world, I would like the board, actually, the owners to sell the club. Even though I know it's not gonna happen, but in my ideal world, We need that Arab money. We need these duffel bag niggas, dog. These niggas, dog, will pull through with duffel bags, dog, and be like, hey, how much, chief? How much? I
Bro,
feel like that's what
The
we.
Glazer family doesn't care about football, bro. They don't care
Yeah,
about
they
football.
really
They
do.
don't care about
Yeah,
money. And this
they
has
do.
been expressed by fans for the longest time, man. You know, and you know what's
Yeah,
sad, man? When Alex left, that's when we started seeing cracks in
yeah,
management from the top.
yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah,
Alex, I don't know if it was dictatorship, but Alex would run football and
yeah,
handle the managers. But now handle the owners and the board and stuff. But now the board, the owners, they just have too much of a big influence.
yeah,
And dare I say, they have an influence on our legends. Back to what we
yeah,
talked about.
true.
They have an
Yeah,
influence on our legends, knowing that they can influence them to do certain things or not do certain things. That's why our legends are saying silly things, man. They're
yeah,
saying
dude.
silly things that when I listen to them, bro, I'm always what did you see that I didn't see? We watching the same game?
Yeah.
Are we aware of the same players that United has? Like, yo,
Yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah, 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 yeah. I know, bro. It is what it is, bro. Like, I just hope that eventually, man, things can get better, dog. We don't want to be like a Liverpool, bro, and take 30 years, dog. I mean, that's what happens with what happened with Liverpool. It's because they were also they were all about passion instead of being about football, Until the recruitment of Klopp, they were recruiting guys like Kenny Dalglish, guys like who else is this guy?
Brendan
Roy,
Rodgers,
Roy Hudson. At least Rogers almost won, bro. He was this close until
but he
Gerard.
did it. But he
Yeah,
did it.
I think,
Get a
yeah,
grip.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the issue with 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 homeboy Rogers. Rogers always fumbles the bag at the end, dog.
Yeah,
When he's there at the finish line, I'm not sure if you remember wacky races, dog.
I
Wacky
remember that.
races.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember Dick Dastardly, the guy and his dog. They
I
always came
remember.
last. They always there's an episode where he's at the finish line. I don't know what happened to his car, bro, but he hit a wall, boom. And then when he hit the wall, rather, like the finish line was like just here. So all the cars started overtaking him, bro, and he came stone last, bro. So
Bro,
yeah, man.
I hope that doesn't
Yeah,
happen to us against Atalanta, bro. I hope we don't
yeah,
hit a wall in this false high rise that we're going through. I hope we don't think that United's back.
yeah. I know we're not. And
Hey,
then, bruh, let's move on to tomorrow's episode, dog. I mean, not episode, game.
you got the
We
hustle in
playing,
your head, yeah,
yeah, dog. And the clocks are moved back now, bruh. So games now
yeah,
start late now. Ish.
yeah. Even the game
I,
tonight, the Everton game is at 10.
It's at 10. Ah, bro, I'll be sleeping at 10,
I
dog.
know you will.
No
But yeah,
ways. You know me. You know me, but let me just share my screen, dog. Like I will be playing Atalanta tomorrow, and I just wanted us, to just, look at the sort of
it's gonna be a W very.
formation. Yeah. And then what do you think we're gonna play? Let's start off with the formation. There's a gang load of formations, yeah. Do you think
Um
it'll be
it's tricky, bro. I think Ole might go back to four at the back because he was playing against Tottenham. I think he was experimenting. I don't think he'll experiment against Atalanta, but I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. What do you think?
I think he's gonna stick with five at the back. Ole is that type of person that when something works, he sticks with it until it doesn't work. He's not
I
tactically inept to a point where like Ole never rotates the squad. When you look at guys like Tuchel, I mean, right now, Reece James is playing ahead of Aspilicueta. On the left, Ben Chilwell is starting ahead of Alonso. But at the beginning of the season, it was Alonso and Aspilicueta, and then Chalaba, who is new from
Yeah,
academy. Yeah, like that's how elite managers operate, bruh. Regardless of who's playing, the every single player in the team knows exactly what is required of them. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is what I think he's gonna go with, bruh, tomorrow because it worked against Spurs. He thinks maybe it'll work against Atalanta. And what's tricky about this assignment is that it's an away game, bruh.
Yeah.
And in the Champions League, we don't travel very well, bruh. If this was the Premier League, it would be a different conversation, but because it's the Champions League, we really, really struggle, bruh. So of course in goal, this one is obvious. I don't even need to even.
This
we don't
formation,
even.
bro.
You don't trust it.
I
you
don't,
don't think.
bro. With the
You don't
likes
think
of
it's.
Muriel and Zapata. Mm-mm.
Yeah. You don't
The-
think.
the-
You don't think he's gonna go with five
No,
because you.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying if he does, I'm saying I feel like Zapata and Muriel, if they both start, will be able to expose us easily, bro. Because
Yeah.
our wing backs offensively are not that great, and that will mean we'll have to push them back to be
Yeah.
defenders, right? And then we'll
And
have five at the back, and our midfield is going to be missing players, and then they'll
yeah. Yeah.
destroy us. But anyway, De Gea, yeah,
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 yeah. And then I also do echo your sentiments as far as okay, let's should we discuss what Ole will use or what you and I, if we were in his shoes, we would
if let's discuss what we would use. Let's
yeah,
discuss
so
what we would use.
you want us to switch the formation then?
No. This
Because
is perfect. This is
yeah,
perfect.
because me
I share your sentiments in terms of
mm,
Ole sticking to one thing because he never has a plan B, bro. If
he
plan A is
never
working, he goes with it until it fails, and then he's like, okay, guys, I need to switch it up. So anyway,
yeah. And
who do
then
you want
right
on the right?
okay, me for right center back, I'd have I know you don't. It would most probably be. Oh my goodness. Okay, if this was me, Olanim Langini, the manager, I would use
Yes, sir.
Eric Bailly as a right centre back. Only because I know Uti Bailly has great recovery pace.
True.
And as well, the other two centre backs from a organization standpoint, they would of course be there to marshal, you know,
Yeah.
and of course tell buying or Uti, don't lose your head. Because Bayi, bro, I think he's a good centre back, bro. He can
Same.
rise to the level of elite if he could just stay focused. You know what I mean? I just think
Yeah.
at times he turns into a headless chicken, bro, and makes outrageous tackles that
Yeah.
really are unnecessary. But there is a player in Bayi, bro. He just needs coaching, dog. That's all I believe with Bayi.
I agree. I agree.
And then left
Um,
centre back, who would you take?
Here's the thing, bro. It's such a tough one, right? Because
Yeah,
for me, the options are Varane or Maguire, right? Only
yeah.
because Maguire's gonna play, right? Maguire's
Ish.
gonna play. That's the only reason.
Let's no man. So it's really talk. Let's say we the coaches now. Fuck it.
Alright, cool.
Ah,
I'd put Lindelof.
Lindelof. Yeah, Lindelof is a good option. He's a great
Yeah,
passer of the ball.
yeah, and he
Yeah,
works, man.
yeah,
like he does make mistakes, but he
yeah,
works. I feel like Maguire sometimes is like in gear three sometimes. So yeah,
yeah,
I'd put Lindelof there, man.
yeah. So it's Victor Lindelof, you know, and then of course in the middle we'll have
For
who's this
Champions
guy?
Leagues, baby.
Yeah, man, Varane. Like this one is no brainer. Like this is a no
Yeah,
brainer. Like Varane. See these three, bro. They complement each other, bro,
they
and they all
do.
know, and they're all good on the ball, bro. Especially
Yeah,
Lindelof. Lindelof has 2 assists this season
yeah.
already. And then your right wing back, who would you
Uh
take? Dalo or one or Aaron
it
one
has to be
Bissaka?
for me. It's Aaron Wan Bissaka. It has to be.
Okay,
Has to be.
so it's Aaron. Oh my God, here he is, one Bissaka. I bet. And then the left one, who would you take? Tellers or Shaw?
This is me, right? This is us
Yeah,
coaching.
yeah.
For me, I take Taylor's personally.
Same here. Same here, my
Personally,
G. Dog, this guy for me, he is he's being so he's like another he's in the same situation as Donny, bro. Like he's
who's
so
your buyer,
disrespected
dog? He's gonna
and
leave, bro.
probably gonna suffer, bro.
Woo.
And then let's move on to the CMs, you know. On the we'll start with the left center mid. Who would you go with, dog?
On the left, man, I'd have to put Fred, bro.
Fred, Danko. Ah, my G. Bro, I echo your sentiment, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here in the middle, of course, this
Ah,
one was
you,
probably yeah,
the Portuguese superstar
Bruno.
Fernandez.
Yeah. And then here on the right,
Number 6. Come on.
yeah, Paul.
Pog boom.
Yeah, because this would work because of there'll be protection for our mid for for Fred. Because Fred's biggest issue is that he he gets pressed, especially he loses the ball in very
Silly
critical
situation.
areas.
Yeah.
Dog, and that really messes everything up, dog.
Yeah.
And then strikers, dog. You know, who would you go with?
Listen, it's me and you coaching, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Cavani and Ronaldo, bro.
Oh, you Cavani and Ronaldo. That would work.
Who would you
You
put?
You see what's nice about this formation, bro? You can switch it up in many ways, bro. You could
Yeah.
either you could either play Mason and Ronaldo. Of course, Mason will be um I just think Mason is a good finisher, and I've just never seen him hit the ball. But as far
Yeah.
as striking the ball, he's exceptional. And then CR7 can do it all, dog.
Mason doesn't poach. That's the thing. Like he comes to fetch the ball and carries it. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Yeah,
any hidden goals.
and for me, like this would work in my opinion against Atalanta, But imagine if we had a coach like Conte, dog, with all these players, because five at the
Dude.
back, three at the back is his specialty,
Yeah.
bro. Like we
Yeah.
would be oozing.
We'd be
But for me,
dominating.
yeah, but for me, what other alternatives can I think of, bro? Let's say, I mean, this is our starting, but of course you can switch it up. If let's say Lindelof is injured, I think personally, I feel like Shaw, bro, would excel as a left-sided centre back. Only
I agree.
and and the reason why is because of his he's defensively he's basically he knows how to position himself defensively. He's
Yeah.
I think he's 6'1", and he's also got a big frame. So in the air, he wouldn't struggle, and he's also great. He's got great recovery pace, and he's also good on the ball. I
Yeah.
think I think Shaw would excel in the back three as well, but it would actually bring out the best in him, in my
I
opinion.
agree. As
Yeah,
like you said, he's good on the ball, bro. And
yeah,
having Teles and Fred who
mhm.
comes to drop and Varane as outlets will be so much
Dude,
easier for him than when
yeah.
he's up front and he has to only find Fred or Cavani.
You
So I
see,
agree with this formation. And even
yeah,
even if like let's say halftime United's losing, right? We
yeah,
could drop and let's say Pogba has to get subbed. We could have
yeah,
two pivots. I
yeah.
and have what's his name? Oh, but Donny's not gonna play. But
Dude,
if
it's
we could have Fred next to Donny, and then
yeah.
in
That's
front
the
of them,
and you know what's really, bro? That's pretty much football. Like I feel like winning titles, you need to be able to use your entire squad.
you
You
have to,
can't be
bro.
reliant on your starting 11. Dog, you need to be able to reshuffle, bro. And that's what City, Liverpool, and Chelsea do more than we do,
Yeah,
bro. Like Liverpool had James Milner, bro, running the show, dog. And
yeah.
Milner is a Madala, dog. Like you see, that's what I mean, but like on my end, bro, like I just feel like it's that having a proper coach will ensure that guys like Lingard, like Sancho, like Martial, like everyone will get a chance to play within the team, dog. And that's what I want, bro. We can't be relying on Ronaldo to save us all the time,
All the
or
time.
relying on Bruno to save us. No, we need to be relying on each and every individual
Yeah,
in the team, to put up a shift, my G.
bro. If we had, if Ole could get the best out of Donny, right, and have
Yeah,
Donny sit back, we could even play Bruno next to Jesse, dog,
you
as
see,
an option. As an
uh,
option.
that's the beauty. You see, like that's how it's supposed to be, though. We can't
Yeah,
be relying on the same players week in,
yeah.
week out because they're gonna get injured, bruh.
They're gonna get
Eventually,
injured. Their
yeah,
mindset is gonna change, bro, because they're gonna feel like, dude, I'm carrying this team. Coach is
yeah,
not helping me. That's what happened to Pogba, dog. Pogba's fed
yeah.
up. In my eyes, I think he's fed up, bro.
He
He's
is,
like,
he
you know how much
is.
I've done for this team. This coach is not backing me. Um, hey man.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
bro, I
crazy.
think I think we're gonna win tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man. At least if we do win, we're gonna be on 9 points. We're basically gonna be on the verge of qualifying for the next round because there'll be two fixtures left. in my ideal world, I'd say we should sack Oli then and then get someone who can potentially compete and challenge for the Champions League, because I feel like we have a bigger chance in winning the Champions League more than the Premier League, only because of the amount of fixtures that are there. And as well,
Yeah,
it's two-legged. It's two-legged. And
two
so you
legs.
never
Yeah,
know what can happen in two legs, my G.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can never know. So yeah, my man, like pretty much we've come to the end of the episode, bruh. Like we've covered pretty much everything there is, hopefully tomorrow we get the W. As much as I want Ole out, I also do want our team to win. You know,
yeah,
like
yeah. All for the
yeah,
badge, bro. I agree
it's
with you.
all
I agree with you.
yeah. Like I won't now get, I won't be like, hey, Ole is bad, because I know very well City is on Saturday and Pep Guardiola wouldn't want to lose two games on the bounce, bro. He's gonna make sure that he gets that goal difference going up again, and we could possibly get our asses whipped again,
I
But
see that
hey,
happening, bro. I see Pep turning it up, dog. Because
yeah.
like I don't know how Vieira did it, but he did.
Yeah, he did it, dog. And he
He
did it
did it.
comfortably, dog. 2-0 clean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. This is the goalpost, and we are. Peace out.
Later.
Later, bro.